Michael, I'm going to start off with you. How are things looking so far? Has the ride already begun?
Well, Marina, the intro says hundreds, but it's turned out to be several thousand bikers from across the country, various provinces that have come to the seat of government to deliver a very strong message that people are sick and tired of farm murders and racism. I'm going to get straight into it with my guest, Dimple Narsi from the Calvary Bikers Ministry. Why are we here today, Mr. Narsi?
We actually, as bikers, decided we're going to take a stand. We're going to stand together against racism, against the farm murders, because we have been losing a lot of farmers, black, white, Indians, coloreds. We've lost a lot of farmers in our country, and we decided we're taking a stand as bikers. We're going to deliver a memorandum. We're going to bring out our crosses. The ladies are bringing out white roses to show that, you know what, we have lost a lot of people, and it's affecting our economy, and it's affecting the general public.
And what was the response from law enforcement when you pitched this idea to them to have thousands of bikes come to the seat of government?
Initially, what we did is we actually put in applications through. They turned down our applications various times. We actually had a meeting with them also, and we said we need assistance because there's going to be thousands and thousands of bikers. And they said, no, they cannot assist us, they cannot intervene. We should actually now meet with outsurance, and we should pay for the cost for outsurance pointsmen to assist us. And as bikers, we got together in the community and we said, you know what, it's not a problem. We will pay outsurance and we will take over and we will do what we have to do for the safety of our bikers.
Mr. Narsi, the issue of farm killings often turns into a racial issue. The majority of farmers, it is believed, that are killed are white. It's very brutal and heinous killings. Do you share that sentiment? It's certainly not borne out. There is quite a diverse group of South Africans here.
Look, I do not share that, because the thing is, if you look at the farm murders that have been happening in the last month, a lot of black farmers have also passed away. Farm workers are even being killed. So the notion that people are saying, kill the boer and it's only Boer farmers, that notion is a total misconception. It's not just Boer farmer. I mean, there's farmers in KZN that were killed in the last month, and these are black farmers, and they are also giving towards the economy. And now by killing a farmer, whether you're black, white or colored or Indian, you are affecting the economy, you're affecting your workers around you. If you kill a farmer, the workers actually suffer also. So this is not about race. You will see, I mean, there's various people here, various diverse groups, clubs, even from different cultural backgrounds. There's Indians here, there's coloreds, there's blacks. We as bikers, we don't see color. We see our country being affected.
Lastly, does the media have to bear some blame for the way in which it approaches the issue of crime in the country? Logistically, we can't get out to all the far-flung areas, the rural areas where these attacks take place. But do you believe that there is an overemphasis on crime in the cities compared to crime happening on the farms?
There's no doubt that. I mean, you know what, if you look at it, media focuses on things that happen locally in cities. They do not go out to the rural areas. They need to actually take a stand, go out, see what is happening. Social media is the only platform that actually shows this. And that's why today's ride also. We said, you know what, we want the news to come out. We want to see it's diverse groups here. This is not about just one race group. It's about all of us. So media actually needs to go out there. And I mean, the media houses, they spend a lot of money looking at the local crimes, and they're looking at what is happening in government. Start looking at what is happening in our country, what is happening to our farmers, what is happening to our economy, how is it affecting every one of us. I mean, your normal citizens are being affected by this. Go look at the price of potatoes today. No one can actually afford it. It's too expensive. People are basically just making ends meet. And with COVID-19, with the restrictions, it makes it much more difficult for us.
Mr. Narsi, thanks so much for your time. So there's at least 9,000 bikers, I'm told, that are believed to be coming here. The plan is to drive on a 50-kilometre ring road. Logistically, it's very tough, but I can tell you, here at the Union Buildings, as far as the eye can see, it's a lot of screeching bikes.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be logistically difficult to deal with, but a message that needs to be sent nonetheless. Ronald, I want to bring you in as well. Obviously, difficult in terms of getting the authorities to assist with this particular initiative here in Johannesburg. Of course, 9,000 bikes that are said to be coming out in Johannesburg. What's the number down in Cape Town, and has perhaps the reception from authorities been a lot better there?
Well, good morning from Cape Town, Morena. I'm on the battle to hear you because a lot of the sounds here are totally deafening as dozens of bikers have converged here near Parliament to hand over that memorandum. The area that we are in is completely cordoned off by police, but also a number of protesters who are here for the cause of gender-based violence. We spoke to a number of bikers earlier on in that area where they converged in Somerset, and they basically told us that their main concerns are the issue of farm attacks and the farm murders that has gone unabated. We are also speaking to several people who are also here for the cause of gender-based violence. I'm going to bring in one of the ladies here by the name of Mrs. Swart. Thank you so much, Rihanna, for your time. First of all, we do know that the bikers have also joined in solidarity of this cause. Just talk us through how you managed to mobilize this group.
Okay, we are on SA United Voices. It's a group of us that came together. We're on Facebook. We all came together, united in the against rape, abuse, gender-based violence, the farm killings, any corruption. So it's just by time people come together and take a stand, and appreciate people's lives and just be compassionate to people as well, and just sort every sort of corruption out that's happening in our country for mankind.
Now we do see that there's quite a heavy police presence. What have been some of the talks coming here, and what do you plan on going forward?
Okay, memorandum was dropped to Parliament, initiating our whole program. I was here this morning at about 9:10 o'clock. We were parked up at Parliament. We were chased away. We then went down to Fruit and Veg, and we just got everybody to come down to this point where we are now. So we're hoping that people see our cause. We see the posters. We see the kids, the little kids that's here, that's saying our bodies are our bodies, nobody else's body but ours. And enough is enough. You strike a woman, you strike a rock. So it's learn to just have compassion and appreciate the next person, whether they're male or female, because everybody's being under attack. So we want to protect them and just have a better country as well.
Right. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. Well, there you have it, Morena. So it's not only just about the one cause about the farm killings, but also a number of causes that are being represented here, gender-based violence, as Rihanna Swart has just mentioned, and also issue of corruption that has plagued the country for many years. As I stand here, Morena, the rain keeps pouring down, but it hasn't done enough to dampen the spirits of the many people who've come here for the various causes.
Oh, we're going to be leaving it right there. Ronald Masinda, our reporter down in Cape Town, also covering the same initiative that Michael Appel up here in Johannesburg and Pretoria is covering.